Next thing you're gonna tell me I'm not even invited to the fucking zombie bunker. Thanks. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, sure. That's great. Alright, trying this one more time. Let's. What's up, Topless EJ8? What's up, The Beat 92? How you doing? It's better? Audio's better? Alright, cool. Oh, bless. Thanks, guys, for hanging in. Okay, I can turn that down. How about now? Is the computer volume down? Alright, Topless EJ8 says, what are we buying? Hold up, let me finish collecting all this. Turn down more? Alright. One second. There we go. EJ says, what are we buying? Oh, dude, I found the greatest. Check this thing out. This is a Pikachu vehicle. I don't know what kind of vehicle Pikachu would be, but this thing is really cool. Much better? All right, there we go. I guess I just needed to restart my computer. That seemed to help. But yeah, this is something that I feel like I absolutely need. Probably can't buy it, but absolutely amazing. We're just window shopping, guys. This is the alternate title of this will be things I'm not buying, unless it's like a box of Pokemon cards or something. Actually, okay, so this is in case control panel. I think I'm already there. This is a really nice Astro. Hey, what's up, DC2 John? How you doing? And that reminds me, I was looking at service manuals for someone, but they ended up not looking like service manuals. They looked like they were just the regular manuals that you'd have in your car, and we were looking for service manuals. So let's see. That was the video games. Oh, look at that. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, Game Boys. I was looking at Game Boys, man. I really have a thing for Game Boy Pockets. These are like my favorite console of all time. So yeah, those are pretty sick. I also really like this Super Game Boy art. I mean, it's not art, it's actually a Super Game Boy, but I'm like, man, I want that. But yeah, I also love these old boxes. They just look so freaking cool, man. Earlier I was looking at PS Vitas, but I wasn't really seeing anything that I can't live without. Here's the freaking Pikachu again. Oh my gosh. What's up, Christopher? Topless EJ says, I've been looking for JDM inspection stickers and registration stickers. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Here, I'm going to take a note. Because that's really cool. Wrong one. What's up? It's just a V6. Is it just a V6 though? I bet it's probably more than just a V6. It's probably more like fly like a G6 than it is just a V6. Let's see. Car registration, JDM. That might be kind of hard to find because I imagine, well, I guess if they're old, right, someone probably lifted them off and then put them up for sale or something. How about like license plates? You into that? Christopher P. Garza says, yo. He says, I have a legit parking sticker from Japan. That's cool. Says, just popping in before I get back to Foundation. That's cool. But I was lucky to find it. Oh, heck yeah, man. That is actually pretty freaking sweet. Yeah, I started just digging through. I did not mean to open that. Started digging through arcade machines. Because I always want... Look at that little gachapon capsule. Freaking... just a little guy. Look at that. That'd be really cool to have. I'm such a sucker for all of this. Ooh, here we go. Retro pachinko machine. Oh, this looks like another kind of vending machine. Oh, yes, my dude. Look at that, and it's a fucking Gundam. He says, I've seen those, but they don't match the sticker. Sorry, guys, I'm about to lose my shit. This is so sick. Oh, my God. This is why I love Yahoo Auctions Japan, because I find stuff like this. I wouldn't even know what to do with it, but look how sick it is. He says, got scammed on a registration sticker. That's frustrating. DC Chew John says, that is so awesome, dude, isn't it? This thing is fire. Oh, so cool. Let's see, what else? Ooh, Thomas the Tank Engine. Let's see what else over here. Ooh, here's some kind of crazy Hello Kitty one. Virtual Singer. They have a Thomas the Tank Engine, like little sit-in car. Oh my gosh. These are awesome. Oh, these are so awesome. Ooh, foosball table. Cool. That's pretty neat. What is this? Sorry, sold out drink choice cabinet metal machine. It looks like a game. What's up, Dad is so tall. How you doing today? Look at this. Okay, it's not Hello Kitty, but it's just some chonky kitty who's got sushi of some kind. I don't understand. I like it though. Thanks everyone who's on the live for just going down this rabbit hole with me. Y'all are the real ones. Also, feel free to share the live. If y'all are having a good time, share it with your friends. Dad is so tall says, yo, what's up, man? How are you doing today? Or I should say, what's up, my dude? What's this? The games over there are crazy. Yeah, a little bit. All right, here we go. This says Kobo Lock On. This is some kind of vending machine. It's got little doors. I could have a rotisserie chicken vending machine. What do you think, guys? Rotisserie chicken vending machine? Rachel? Sounds like a lot of work, right? Sounds like it's gonna be a messy. Hey, what's up, Stan Salazar? How you doing today? I still need to get you a quote on that. Still working on it. Tomorrow I should be able to get that for you. Topless says, my cousin has a few from over there. That's cool. I want one of these SNK arcade sticks. If you guys don't know what this is if this is what I think it is, it actually has an HDMI. And so it has like a bunch of games built into it, which is really cool. Pretty freaking cool. Once again, the Pikachu haunts me. It says, bite me. this really cool SNK cabinet. He says, get it. I know, right? That's the feeling, dude. Dad is so tall says, hyping myself up over the decals I'm getting from the shop for my car. My daughter's hyping up for the motor compacto. Heck yeah. She won't leave me alone about it. And the Labubus in the shop we saw. So funny thing about those Labubus, I ended up selling those. But that's totally okay because I've got another box of them. Let's see. What's up, G Bro 389? I love it. It turned into an unboxing video. Et voila. This is my new hat, guys. It's Labubu time. I'm ready for like a black metal Labubu revival kind of a thing to happen. I think that'd be really sick. I haven't seen that go down yet. So, but yeah, this is the good stuff. I love these. Topless says those dolls go for crazy money. Dad is so tall says she's going crazy now. Nice. So yeah, Labubus. And yeah, I'm just excited. I'm always excited to have that. An Aussie Labubu would be very sweet. But he'd probably say something like, what the heck is that, right? Obviously with more Aussie style than I just said that, but you know how that goes. Alright, let's go back to this real quick. Let's see. Curious George, this thing is fire. And then also I've got boxes of Pokemon cards at the shop. I've got Team Rocket. I've got the Ruler of the Black Flame. I've got Shiny Treasure EX boxes. And then I've got more on the way as well. So in case anybody needs Pokemon. Ooh, here we go. I wanted to start looking at DSs again. A yellow DS long life. Super sick. Hey, what's up, Mongo Rose 707? How you doing? Or Mango Rose, yeah. He says, I ordered an Aussie bottle with Crown Royal I saw in the TikTok shop. Nice. Everybody has like their way of wanting to have like tribute to Ozzy, right? I don't like that pink color. It's like a soft baby pink. Well, it depends on the DS, right? Because the DS type, I think the DS lights are the best, but they didn't have a lot of options for colors. I think the black ones are the nicest. Ooh, here's one somebody swapped a shell on. That one's purple. It's what, like 80 bucks? That's pretty cool. It's like atomic purple, Ray. Nintendo DS Lite with an atomic purple shell on it. It is pretty cool. Oh my gosh. DS Lite console Pokemon 10th anniversary model. It's got 41 fucking bids on it over the last few days. Oh, I'm gonna keep an eye on this because I kind of need that. I just want to have really cool, rare Nintendo consoles to sell. Like, yeah, because I can't keep them. I'm not going to sit around and play them. You know, like, that's the reality. And there's no point in me trying to have, like, a fucking museum. Like, I want someone to take it home and love it. It's gonna be somebody fucking singing to their DS like you want me to, right? Pokemon Daisuke Club. I don't know what that is, but it's a special Game Boy just for them. Really cool. He says collect them. We actually have kind of a, yeah, we already do. We kind of have a Game Boy collection. It's small, but it's like, you know, RX-93 Gundam. Somebody at Nintendo was like, we're just gonna fucking screen print all these Nintendo DS lights. Alright. Ooh, the yellow PS2. That's really cool. See, that's something you collect and flex with. You're like, check out my yellow PlayStation 2. It doesn't actually play any USDM games. So, I've got a copy of Gran Turismo. Dude, look at that. That is fire. I always loved the box, this blue box that they came in. I thought that was really cool. I remember reading, like, you know, Electronic Gaming Monthly and being like, oh my god, the PlayStation's coming out. And fucking just dig into the magazine. Read the thing like a billion times. Yeah, be like, check this shit out. Check it out, nerds. Shipping only in the Kanto region. I want it. Production monitor. That's cool. That looks like a big, heavy monitor. Damn. Yeah, I don't want that. I was just kind of joking. What's with all these crazy monitors? So the consoles from Japan won't play USDM games. Not quite. Some will, some won't. PlayStation 2s were region locked. So they have like the NTSC and they have like the PAL and all that stuff. But specifically, there's a UK system, there's or like a European system, there's a Japanese system, and then there's one for the Americas. And so the disc consoles for the most part had region lock, and it was like a big anti-piracy thing. That was part of having the region lock, they said. But if you had a cartridge, the cartridge games, you don't have that problem. So you could get like a DS Lite and play all the games that you already have. Whereas you know, if you bought a PS2 and you went to play like your Tekken or your Final Fantasy X, it wouldn't play it. You would need to use like a bootloader or a Game Shark or mod the system. Yeah, and it's the same thing with the GameCubes. And so, like in Japan, the GameCubes came in different colors. Like, check this out. Like, they had an orange one, and then they had the Panasonic Q. Let's see. We want to see main body. Yeah, like, check that out, that orange. Here's a Panasonic Q. That's way too much money. This is junk. Gold. Ooh, never saw that one. That's what I'm talking about. Look how cheap it is. They're like, here, buy it from me. I don't want it. What's up, MF Bastobin? How you doing? Yeah, but then you could also get JDM games, you know? Yeah, dude, look at the orange. That is my shit. Oh, I love the orange. That's my favorite. And then this is the Panasonic Q. This thing was also a DVD player. Yeah. And that was the thing. It was like if the disc wasn't so small and if it wasn't made to be so small, it absolutely would read DVDs. So MF Bestoven says, doing good, my guy. He says that's awesome. Yeah, this thing was really cool. I hung out at a GameStop, and this one dude would bring in his import games and his import systems on occasion, and he had one of these, and I remember he'd bring it in and he'd play Resident Evil, but it was called Biohazard. Um, yeah, and I was like, I want this, you know. So that's why I do what I want now. I miss my mom. I miss video games. Yeah, the GameCube was really cool. When that Resident Evil game came out, people don't realize how sick that was, dude. She's out. I'm doing some of that. Nice. This Gundam pachinko machine, so cool. That's pretty incredible. I'm gonna need you to send me a screenshot of the app or something, because I want that app. Okay, cool. Alright, I'm gonna save this search because this is fucking fire. But this pink one with the box and everything. This is really nice. Oh look, this one got sold. What? Interesting. Alright. I want to look at engines. Topless says, time for bed, 5 a.m. come soon. You have a good one, my dude. Thank you for hanging out on the live. I really appreciate it, man. It's been fun. Good night. By car manufacturer, engine, superchargers. Here we go. For Nissan. Then we're going to go a step back. We're going to look for computers, and then we're gonna look for Nissan. I love it. Such cliffhanger. Hey, here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Engine body, engine body. Low mileage, unmodified. RB26. No. And I don't wanna miss a thing. Very nice. Hey, what's up, barista? He says, can you find anything for a 5th gen Honda Accord wagon? I'm sure I can. Do you have, do you know what you're looking for exactly? Shoot me a message. Right now, I'm just kind of surfing it for engines. Technically, you could put one of these in your car, in your Honda Accord wagon. You want to RB swap it? Are you thinking Arby's? I am. Not like the food, but the engine. But yeah, if you let me know what the chassis code is, that makes it a hell of a lot easier. That is a lot of ways to say this is an incomplete engine. RB26 using a new block. Who's selling it? Wakame-chan, who are you? Ooh, he's also got cams for sale. Nice. What's happening? See, this is what I'm talking about right here. RB25 Neo for 250,000 yen. That's about 1,700 bucks. CE1. I'm gonna save this right here. Shit. It's not even listed as a Neo. But it is, but it is, but it is, but it is. BR rev limiter. 2-step. Put that over there. RB20 DET. Overhaul required. Alright, I just want to look at one more page. Nissan L20, SR20, CA18, RB20, RB25. Ooh, with a harness. R35 engine. Hey, what's up, Gunner32? How you doing? It's going well. I'm just doing some window shopping. Looking at engines and whatnot. Found some good stuff so far. Was looking at video games earlier. All the fun stuff. Alright, this one's a speed round. There we go. That looks like another Turbo 25. There's another Turbo 25. Ooh, there's a front cut from a Laurel. Sick. X-Trail. SR20 VET. There's another 25. Engine ECU and harness from a 33. Ooh, very nice. The next, he says, working a late shift tonight. Nice. The next container should be arriving. I think we're thinking about August 5th, 6th, somewhere in that time frame. So next week. Right now, it is currently with customs, and so we're just waiting on hearing more back. Do, 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 do. Yep, and here's a four-wheel drive one. With the front diff. And it's a Neo. No, not a Neo. This looks a lot like mine. I would prefer if it was Tiger style. Tiger style. Tiger style. Hey, what's up, Lint Brisket? How you doing, my man? Long time no chit chat. Hope you're doing well. Hope the baby's doing well.
Not a baby anymore.
I know, not a baby anymore. Ain't that the truth? Our little baby ain't a baby no more. Ooh. That shit hurts. Gotta catch them all. This one guy had like really cool sets of Pokemon. Alright, let's recap. Game Boy Pockets. Super Game Boy. Game Boy Pockets. Video games. GameCubes. Hey, what's up, Caden Outdoors? How you doing? Oh yeah, other things. Labubu. Because people love Labubu. And so if they don't sell out by the end of the weekend, I'll have those with me at Pistons at the Park. Because we're doing Pistons at the Park this weekend. Just as a heads up for those who are in the Austin area and want to go to a car meet this weekend. That's where we'll be. Oh. They have the alligator game. You know when you smack the alligator and it's like, ow, ow. They used to have them at like Chuck E. Cheese's or Peter Piper's. Yeah, yes. 25,000 yen. So that's like 250 bucks. Basically. Oh, another one of these sidecar things. Oh my god, these are the best. The world is a sadder place because these things don't exist outside of grocery stores anymore. I promise you. That's how I feel. All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out on the stream tonight. I appreciate everyone who joined in. I'm gonna go ahead and jump offline, probably play some more video games, maybe eat some pizza, and get ready for tomorrow. Thanks again, everyone who hung out. Go follow. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that stuff. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on TikTok. Follow us on Instagram, and follow. If you made it this far and you're hearing this, thank you again. All right.